Hello everyone, it's Denise. So I'm on here to do my Bible time with you guys. But for those of you that haven't been tuned, this is the story this is the book that we've been reading from. It's from Illustrated Family Bible Stories, over 200 beautifully illustrated stories from the Old and New Testaments. So hang on, I want to see what page we're at now. I haven't been on here with you guys in a while. Okay, here I am. Hang on. So this is the pictures of everything, right? So, but before I read the actual story, we're going to read the two facts. So the first fact is almonds. Almonds are the first fruit trees to blossom in Palestine, and the nuts were a popular food in Bible times. The chief fruits were dates, figs, grapes, olives, and perhaps apricots. But most people's diet consisted of bread and vegetables, which is why Jesus often spoke about grains and harvest. And the last fact is sow and seed. This small painting from an Egyptian tomb shows the farmer scattering the seed by hand from a bag. The seed was plowed into the ground by oxen. Inevitably, some fell on the pathways that went through many fields and was eaten up by birds because the surface was too compacted for it to take root. So these are the pictures of the story, from the story that I'll be reading today. And the story that I'll be reading to you guys today is from Matthew 13, Mark 4, and Luke 18. And it's called The Sower and the Soils. So here I go. Often Jesus told simple stories called parables with powerful messages lying beneath the surface. Once he was teaching a large crowd from a boat anchored by the shore. He told them, a farmer set off to sow some seed on his land. He threw it in huge sweeps, and as he did so, some fell onto the well-trodden path on which he was walking. Almost as soon as the seed bounced on the hard ground, hungry birds swooped down and ate it. Other seed fell on rocky patches with just a thin covering of soil. The plants grew quickly at first, but soon shriveled up because their short roots could not find enough water to protect them from the scorching sun. Some seeds landed among thorns that choked the young plants. Others, however, fell in rich soil and gave rise to 30, 60, or 100 times the crop. Jesus concluded, "Whoever hears my words, let them hear with understanding." "Master," his disciples then asked him, "what does this parable mean?" Jesus replied, "The seed that was sown along the path is like a person who listens to the message of the kingdom of God, but does not understand it. The devil comes and plucks away what has been sown in that person's heart. The seed that landed on the rocky soil is like someone who gladly listens to the message and is full of joy. But without any roots, it is impossible to last. As soon as any form of difficulty or trouble comes, all enthusiasm is lost and the person falls away. The seed that fell among the thorns is like the person who hears the word, but is suffocated by the worries and concerns of this life and is unable to produce any fruit. Lastly, the seed that fell on productive soil is like the person who hears and understands the message. That person then produces a crop 30, 60, or 100 times what was originally sown. So that's the Bible story for today, guys. I love you. God bless.